When it comes to the economy, one area that's a very good indicator of the future are automotive loans, automotive financing. And right now, there's a very troubling development in automotive retailing that has to do with auto loans. And according to this business article, a record number of car owners can't afford their loans, meaning that the payments are too high, they can't afford them. But what's worse, if you find in the small print, what it says down here is more car owners are upside down on their car loans than ever before. Ever before. So what that means is that not only can they not afford the loans because of the payment, but what they owe on the car is a lot more than the vehicle value, meaning that you can't sell out of it or trade out of it. So what do you do about this? There are policies and programs from the lenders to do what's called a car short sale, where you sell the car short of the loan value. Now, it's a tricky process. You have to do a lot of paperwork. You have to, double check with the lender what they have for an offering. But even if they don't, you can still do a petition to have that vehicle loan be considered a short sale. And that's different than like a voluntary repo or some kind of charge off. It's a predetermined value. And the reason why there's an advantage to doing this is because if you do a voluntary repo, that just means you give the car back to the lender, and your video will be back in 8 seconds. In the meantime, remember, you have access to live one-on-one consultation, undivided attention of a licensed certified expert in this subject and many others. We want to listen to your story. We want to hear your questions and give you expert advisement of your options. We want to tell you what we know about your situation and what options you have. Now back to your video. It's a repossession. The only difference is they didn't have to come get it. You gave it to them. What do they do with the car then? Well, they send it to a wholesale auction where there's wholesale dealers bidding on this car. And it's literally what it sounds like. It's a wholesale auction. Auctions sell for lower amounts than what the full value of the vehicle is. So let's say you have a car that is worth $20,000. You owe $25,000 on it. You voluntarily repossess it. They're going to sell it at auction for $15,000 or $16,000. They're going to come after you for the difference. So if they sell it for $16,000, they're going to come after you for $9,000. Now, what if you sold it yourself for $20,000? Well, now there's only a $5,000 difference, but you can't sell it for $20,000 because you don't have the title. But if you did a vehicle short sale agreement with the lender, and you lined up a buyer for $20,000, whether it's a dealer, whether it's Carvana or whoever it is, or a private buyer, and you get the lender to agree to let you sell it for $20,000, they will waive the loan amount of $25,000. Now, sometimes they'll make you come up with $1,000 or make payments on some of the difference, but at least you can get out from under the car without having that big $9,000 lump sum dropped on your head. So that's the advantage of a car short sale. So if you have a vehicle that not only can you afford the payments anymore, but also that you're upside down or underwater or out of equity, whatever you want to call it, this is a way to alleviate that being trapped in the vehicle. So if you want more information on how to do a car short sale, you can click the link below, and we'd be glad to provide some guidance and assistance. Thank you for watching. Remember, you can access live one-on-one personal consultations with a licensed private investigator, a licensed commercial insurance broker, licensed certified real estate title examiner, also a certified civil court mediator. So if you have a need to talk to an expert in any of these fields, or even a licensed building general contractor, you can click the link below, actualhuman.com, and arrange a live one-on-one undivided attention with a licensed expert where you can ask any questions, get information about your situation, and we'd be glad to help.